Hello and welcome to the first round. We have lost the die roll, but would I call this a keep? I don't like cord, double cord in my hand, but I do like having going birds into Courser, and worst comes to worst, I can go birds into Casali as long as they don't have a bolt. And I mean, I have a couple turns to draw land, so I'm going to keep. This is a very risky keep, but I am going to keep. Spike Feeder, not what I wanted to see. I also did not want to see a Scalding Tarn there. I could be playing Blue Red Eldrazi, but I also could be playing Burn. I could be playing Zoo. I could be playing numerous decks. Blue Moon. I'm gonna get down the birds here still. No fear. Let's go Temple Garden. But I'm assuming this is going to get bolted on end step. Oh, or not. Okay. Either my opponent doesn't have a bolt, or they're just going to wait until this turn to bolt it. If they don't have a turn 2 play. Oh, that's risky. Who knows if they draw into like a remained or something, they probably would have wanted it. Oh, we are playing against the Goryo's Vengeance deck. Never mind. Okay. Do I have... Let me look up the deck list here. Do I have a Scavenging Ooze in the main? I do. It's probably going to take me a minute to... Oh, if he has Gristlebrand. Does he have the... I don't think that's the all-in one, so they probably don't... They might be playing Simian Spirit Guide. I'm not sure. It's not the Grishel brand. This is just like Through the Breach. Let's see here. Creatures? Nope, they're running 4 Simian Spirit Guide. Yeah, so I could quite easily... Oh, I thought I have 6. Nope, still don't want to do anything. I could quite easily get comboed out here. I mean, I guess they get a hit in. Oh, Thoughtseize. Alright, that's fine. They can take my Casali Pride Mage. If I draw a land, I can Courser. I have Path up. If they take Courser and I draw a land, There we go. Yep, that's what I was assuming. And I did hit the land, so I could play Spike Feeder here if I wanted to. I'd rather play Casali, and I could even swing for one if I wanted to, but I think I'm just going to leave up Path. I do not want my opponent to get to draw twice. Do I get an Overgrown Tomb here, or do I just leave it up? I think I just leave it up. That way... No, I'm going to get an Overgrown Tomb here. The problem is that he can also just put Emrakul into play and hit me for 15. I guess I won't be able to. I mean, I'm not going to be able to beat that anyway. So I'll just go to Overgrown Tomb. And play Casali. And then just leave up Path and pass. I could hit for 1 again, but I don't think that 1 is going to matter that much. 3 mana, cast Flashback Faithless. Yep. Let's see what else is going to the yard. Next turn I can play Spike Feeder if hopefully I draw another land. Or maybe like a Wall of Roots. A Wall of Roots would be great here. Because I can play Spike Feeder. And, oh, why did they discard Emrakul? That's weird. That's, like, not what you want to do. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Do I want to go down to 12? I don't think there's a huge difference between 12 and... I can also cord for 2. What can I get if I cord for 2? I can get... Where is this deck list? Zoo... Abzan Company, Jund, Burn, Archangel Cord. Here we are. For 2, I can get another. Then I gotta get the only Kasali probably. I can get Scavenging Ooze. That's actually probably just game if I do that, right? I just have to leave up a green mana, and they can't really do anything for the rest. I mean, they can through the breach again, but maybe I'll do that next turn after I get down this Spike Feeder. I think I like that. Yeah. I like to pay 2. No! Oh, come on, mouse! Okay, well, looks like I'm not playing the Spike Feeder this turn. I'm gonna hit for 3. Yeah. Looks like I'm not doing anything this turn. Cool. I have like bought a new mouse and it still is just a nightmare. It's not the computer, it's like the mouse pad or something. I'm not sure what's going on, but it is this mouse, but I don't know. I just have mouse problems in general. Facet of my life. I can cord for 0. Okay. Let's go to combat again. Hit for 3. If my opponent does my opponent play bolt or anything? I mean, because if they take this hit, they can't. They can no longer. Draw at all with Crystal Brand because he's down to 6. And I mean, I guess I can. Through the Breach. I'm assuming through the Breaching Emrakul. I have 6 permanents. Yep. So he's down to 2 cards. I can't cord for anything. Response. I can path one of my own guys. I can gain 2, path the Spike Feeder. That doesn't really do anything. Oh, you have to. Oh, you can move it. So I can play this out if I want. I can path my own bird, which again does nothing. Oh, well, I was going to gain 2 more life, but I guess not. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything that can get me out of this. I mean, it have to be like land, hierarch, like wall of roots. I can cord for another hierarch then. But he does have to deal damage to me to kill me here. So, Razor Edge, that's a thing. F6. I mean, but the thing is that every time they shuffle Emrakul back into their deck, I mean, I guess they're shuffling fetches back in. But if they play out like a land, like a Creeping Tar Pit, something that can't be fetched, then Jace. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't realize I mean, they're a red deck. I'm assuming they run Lightning Bolt, but so here we're gonna bring Thoughtseize. Worship doesn't seem great. Ether Sword and Canonist seems pretty good though. They can't. Oh no, I guess they can just still. I guess they can still cheat into play. Stony Silence isn't good. Painful Truths, no. Lawyer, no. Sigarda, maybe just as like a 5/5 flyer. I don't think so. Oars of Pontiff's coming out. Scavenging Ooze, yes. I wish I had more of you. I don't think Kasali's good. I mean, you can save my creatures from bolts, I guess. But yeah, I don't think Spellskite's good against that deck. This deck. So I can bring in something else. Do I just want a Kasali as just a bear? Something to beat down with? Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, I think I just want the Kasali as a thing to beat down with. And I will take the play. This hand doesn't do anything yet, but it can if I draw any action. I mean, I guess I can go turn 2 Spike Feeder, turn 3 hit for 4. Even with a bolt here, I've got Hierarch and leave up Path. One Faithless. Do I want to leave up Path? Do I think they're going to have it turn 2? Well, let's see what they discard here, I guess. I'm assuming they've hit Gristlebrand at this point. I think they play 4, so. Not that hard. Discard Gristlebrand. Nope. Never mind. And we're going to go with that. So we are going to not do that. We're going to crack this for a Overgrown Tomb. Godless Shrine. Yeah, Godless Shrine. And we're going to run out the Courser. We got a Lingering Souls coming up. And pass. Next turn again, we can hit for 4. And I don't know if I want to play out Spike Feeder. I guess maybe I do, because if I draw Archangel, then I can go off. Another Noble. Play out the Noble. Now the problem with playing out the problem with cracking this is I'm not gaining that extra damage, but I think that is okay. And I want to get a I'd like to get a Temple Garden here, but I don't know. I don't want to go that low, so I'm just going to get a Forest. And I can go Spike Feeder, or I can go Lingering Souls. That's 2 untap mana from my opponent. They can go land. They have 2 Simian Spirit Guides, and I'm going to go Lingering Souls, because also something I can discard too. Emrakul. I don't like seeing the birds on top of my library, sadly. Is it charm? Mm-hmm. I can block a Gristlebrand. They can draw twice. I mean, yeah, sure, you can have a little bit of value. You got it? Okay. You got it. Next turn, I'm going to flashback. Flashback Lingering Souls. Play Spike Feeder, I guess. I knew it was a little worrisome to lower the defenses for Path, but I think that was fine. I was getting discarded here. Probably maybe another Gristlebrand. Land, land. And another bird's on top. Really don't like seeing that. Mm-hmm. I'll probably just play out the birds here. Again. I mean, I know what my next draw step's going to be, so maybe I wanted to, I couldn't leave with the Godless Shrine. I was going to say maybe I want to leave with the Godless Shrine in case he's got like Bolt your Hierarch, untap, play out stuff. Also, just ignore all this junk going on over here. We have a thing about the Eternal Masters conspiracy. Right now, it's apparently a lull fest. Is it charm? Sure. So they don't have a Gristlebrand in the graveyard. I'm also wondering what's going on with their Jaces. I mean, I believe the deck plays 4 Jace. They discarded one last game. Let's see here. The Through the Breach deck, yep, plays 4 Jace. I mean, flashing back Goryo's is pretty sweet. Doesn't have. I guess it does not count as having protection when it's in the graveyard. I guess so. That is fine. I will block, or block, sack, 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 sack. Right? Yeah. Huh. What do I want to sack here, actually? Wish I drew a chord. Do I want to block? Yeah, I die to bolt if I don't block. Although I guess I can untap and play Spike Feeder here with that like Simeon Spirit Guide plus bolt, which could definitely happen. I guess I can path whatever blocks Emrakul. Yeah, that works. I can path whatever blocks Emrakul, and that way I can go get a black land. Yeah, let's do that. So, sack, 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 sack. Block. If you had bolt, I think you would have bolted my spirit. This gives me some control of my draw step as well. Like, do I want to draw a Kasali Pride Mage? Well, maybe, maybe not. For 4. I believe I do, because I just win if I draw that next turn, right? No. Yeah, because I hit for 5 next turn if I just draw it. So in case, unless something crazy happens, which it very well could. If he has another Emrakul here, some bull crap like that. Yep. All right. Anything else that I saw that I want to sideboard in? Still don't think I like Worship. He just has, I mean, just like casting Emrakul over and over and over through the breach or something. Does through the breach exile actually? I mean, I don't think that's ever going to matter. I think we're going to get to that point where he's it's just sacrifice that creature. Yeah, so Emrakul gets shoveled back in. I mean, through the breach doesn't get shoveled back in, but Emrakul does. But I think that this is still what I want. Maybe I'd take out a Spellskite, or put it back in a Spellskite for Bolt or something. I don't know. I don't think that's right. Maybe I bring an Aethershorn Canonist, but I want to be able to cast multiple spells. So, I mean, it does take away Goryo's Emrakul. Oh god. This is a thing. I believe it's too slow though. Run Mulligan. And this is just has, I mean, I need to draw land in the next 2 turns, but it has Scavenging Ooze. So I'm going to keep, and I'm going to put that on top. I mean, I would much rather have that been like an elf or something, but Skoos wins this game. Oh, well, never mind. Skoos doesn't win this game. I don't like how fast my opponent is moving here. Okay. And I also wanted to crack that Verdant, and I did not. Rock on. I'll just get a Plains and a Forest. I guess I go Lingering Souls next turn, and then I can Chord potentially, like the turn after, or I can just start beating down. Maybe I want to take out a Chord, put more creatures in, just take out a Chord. It's kind of slow. Blowing up right now. Get out of here, guys. Okay. So, what do I want to draw? Spike Feeder, Dork Land, I guess. Drawing Upright Temple Guard, not exactly what I wanted. Jace is going to flip next turn. He can flashback Thoughtseize. I can go Upright Temple Guard, or I can go get a Swamp. I just want to go get a Swamp. Lingering Souls. And then I can, next turn I can flashback Lingering Souls, and that's mana neutral, and I can Chord for Spike Feeder, I guess. So that's 3+3. So I can attack with either Spirit, or I can attack with Kasali. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another Archangel is not what I really wanted to see. I guess I need to leave up Kasali. I guess I can't attack with Kasali because he'll also just block and flip. But in missing that, I need the third green for a Chord. So we're just going to play Temple Garden Upright, yes. Flashback. You got it. I don't know why you're doing this in response. It's weird. Maybe are you going to... Nope, okay, I was thinking that maybe they were going to discard Gristlebrand and go for it right now. What are they doing? Oh. I mean, he's going to be really weirded out when I don't attack with my Kasali. Anyway, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I can only attack with 1. Yeah. Then if I draw... I guess I attack Jace down to 3. I think that's better, because then he cashes it in next turn. And if I combo off, then it's not going to matter anyway. Yep, so he's going through the breach here. He needs to crack that Polluted Delta. Can I respond to get something here? Again, where's my deck list? I have Zane Company. Let's see here. Birds, Corsair Noble, Pontiff, Kasali, Spellsky, Spike Feeder, World Roots. Because I'm assuming Emrakul's on his way. So I can sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or something, which is not great. Or I can, what can I chord for that gets me more creatures? I can't chord for Lingering Souls, obviously. Nothing else makes tokens. So I could chord for a Courser, which I think is the best bet here. No, I'll let him put it on the stack first, obviously. I just don't want to miss my shot. So, sack. Through the Breach. Yep. Emrakul. Yep. Nope, nope, wait. Just gotta click on chord. Oh, but I can't. I can actually do it for 2 if I'm gonna block with the Spirit. Shoot. So what am I getting then? I'm getting a Wall of Roots, I guess. Yeah. If I get Noble, I can actually keep my Swamp, but I think I'm going to get the Wall of Roots. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's fine. I actually probably should have gotten something that can attack, so that was dumb. I can chord for 1 here. Yeah. And then, but I have to tap Kasali, so just pass. And I don't want to attack Jace at the moment. So I'll get a, I guess I will get a Noble here. X is currently 1, okay. Yeah, get a Noble. Shrine, that's cool. I can almost actually cast an Archangel here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Close, but no cigar. I'm going to attack with the Kasali at the Jace. How much more do you need before you... No, I'm going to attack at him. 2 attacks at him, and he... can't draw anymore with Gristlebrand. I can't even say just Gristlebrand anymore. It is Gristlebrand. Oh god, if I were to land off the top. Ooh-wee. This is not good. Oh, just a cast Simian Spirit Guide? Yeah, that's fine. Drawing the 3rd one, not exactly what I was going for. It's not -2, bruh. Would you like to chump? No? Cool. Get out of here, Tracy. Talking about boobs. Come on, get your head out of your butt. I mean, this is the problem with this deck. My opponent's deck is that it just sometimes does not do anything. Am I going to Thoughtseize in here? I think so. If he draws something, he's going to be able to do it anyway, so. Get up there. Come on, mouse. Let's not have another catastrophe like we did last time. Well, no discard outlet. Well, I'm not going to discard through the breach because you can flash back with Jace, so see ya, Gorios. He can still flash it back with Jace, so he really just needs a discard outlet right now. So if he draws one, that's kind of poopy, but hey, it happens. Horizon Canopy. Well, you know what? I said we play an Archangel Thune. I feel like it's a good idea. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pumped. Because then after that I can cast another Archangel Thune. If he just doesn't die, that is. Which he very well could. Okay. Cancel. There we go. It's really weird. I don't like that bug. Oh, drew the land for the through the breach. They cannot draw, but they can gain 7 life and then draw if they wish. Will I chump this? The problem is that he's going to be able to flash it back next turn too, which is kind of rough. But again, he can't draw. So he can hit me for 7. And then, you know, I think I'm actually just going to take this. Yeah. Because if he draws, he's just dead. Oh, yeah, no, okay, now I just win. Because I can go get Spike Feeder, right? Yeah. Let's cancel that, actually. X is currently 2. Boop. Okay. Never cast. I have a really hard time casting Chord. And Spike Feeder. And yep. Do. Hopefully my opponent scoops sometime here. Probably not. Just gonna make sure I get there. I'm having a lot of fun with this, actually. But I think that's enough. Doubt they have a fog. Well, we got there. That deck did what it was supposed to do. I actually like it. This was fun. I might actually build some paper now. I think Archangel Thune spiked a buttload, though, because of this. So maybe I won't. Let's see here. Archangel is at... Load, please. Well, my phone's just not, it's just not doing it. It does not want to tell me how much Archangel Thune costs, so we're just not going to find out. But I will see you in the next round, which is going to happen in a minute. Thank you for watching the first round. I mean, I kicked butt, so I mean, it was your enjoyment that you got. But I'll see you in the next round.